Subhanallah walhamdulillah, subhanallah walhamdulillah, subhanallah walhamdulillah, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Wa assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Awal. I'm in Nigeria from Nigeria. The expression that I want to do to today is about mathematics through the Quran. Mathematics through the Quran. You see, all this one is from the second translation of Quran from Surah Fatiha to Nas, which is number that we are counting. Then these English people that are claiming doing mathematics, doing chemistry, physics, and all that, and making calculation. When you ask them questions, say, where did you got those numbers that you are counting? From where did you got them? You are using number counting. Where did you got those numbers? To the extent that you bring a topic, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and all that, and on all those topics that you are using, biology and all that, using calculating with numbers. Where did you got those numbers? You see, none of them will tell you. None of them will tell you. This is where the number is gotten from. So, that is second translation of the Quran. It's from the second translation of Quran, which is number that we are counting. So when you look at it, when you observe what I'm saying, it's like a stealing from the whole Quran. Stolen from the whole Quran. You are counting, you are doing chemistry and all that. Somebody will even do to degree of the degree, finish school. Then, but to know where the number that you are counting, doing calculation and all that from, no, none of them know it. See, does it? So all is from the second translation one, from Surah Fatiha to Nas, which number that we are counting, and then that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Then, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahman. Allah is Ar-Rahmani in this word. Bismillah, that's Allah name. Ar-Rahman, that's Allah name. Ar-Rahim, that's Allah name. Then Bismillahir Rahman. Allah is Ar-Rahman in this word. If I start taking over Rahmani, then Allah is Ar-Rahman in this word. Rahman Rahim, Allah is Ar-Rahim thereafter. Then this word and heaven all together is in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Then when you count Alpha Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, you saw it 19. That's 19 angels. Then 19 angels, they are the angels set guidance of the whole word and heaven. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. You see, translation of one. The first translation of one from Surah Fatiha to Nasi, that is Arab language, that is revealed Quran in, and then you can translate one from Arab language to any kind of language in the world. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the English language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the Spanish language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the European language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the Greek language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the French language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the Indian language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the African language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to any kind of language in the world. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the animal language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the cow language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the elephant language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the ram language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the goat language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the pigeon language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the birds language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language to the hoop language. You can translate the Quran from Arab language. You see, that is one of the wisdoms that grant to Prophet Sulaiman. He can hear what animals say. That's all that one is in the first translation of one. From Surah Fatiha to Nasi, which is Arab language that are revealed one in. You see? Then you can translate one from Arab language to the Valley Ant language. You can translate one from Arab language to the Bit language. You can translate one from Arab language to the any kind of ant language. You can translate one from Arab language to the trees language. You can translate one from Arab language to the leaves language. You can translate one from Arab language to the fruit language. You can translate one from Arab language to the grass language. And then, when the breeze blows, you hear this tree making sound, or the leaves making sound with the grasses. You see, they are lively. They are talking the way they are talking. But you know understand what they are saying except fellow leaves or fellow trees, they don't understand what they are saying. Even you too is a human being like you that understand what you are saying. Therefore, Allah's name is Layu. Therefore, Allah's name is Hayyun, ever living. So you see, so you can translate one from Allah what to any ordinary translated language. Anything that makes sound, that is language of that part. You can translate one from Allah what to the stick language. You can translate one. You see, you can translate one from Allah what to the even tender to Mafato language. Look at it. When we come to the, you can translate one from Allah what to the bicycle language. You can translate one from Allah what to the motorcycle language. You can translate one from Allah what boom 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 boom. That's a motorcycle language. You can translate one from Allah what to the vehicle language. Jin. You can translate one from Allah what to the aeroplane language. You can translate one from Allah what to the ship language. You can translate one from Allah what to the train language. You can translate the whole one from Allah what to the soul language. You can translate one from Allah what to the dump to the gun language. You can translate one from Allah what to the you can translate one from Allah what to the look at it to the paper language. Look at the sound of paper. You can translate one from Allah what to the leather language. You hear the sound of leather. You can translate one from Allah what to the cloth language. Look at it. Cloth making sound. You can translate one from Allah what to the stick language. You can translate one from Allah what to the wool language. Bing. You hear when you blow heat cool wool. You see it's making sound. Bing. You can translate one from Allah what to any kind of language at all. So look at it. Those anything that's created, anything that makes sound. Water, fire, no that go, anything that's created that makes sound. That's the language of that part. You can translate one from Allah to any kind of language in the whole world. That is forced translation one from Surah. That's little about forced translation one from Surah Fatiha to Nas, which is Arab language that are revealed Quran in, and then you can translate one from Allah to any kind of language in the world. Then the Quran has 7 translation one. The also created 7 heaven, and also created 7 earth. That's how translation one is. It's up to 7. And then in Surah Al-Talaq, chapter 65, verse 2 say, Allahu alladhi khalaqa sab'a samawati wal arda mislahun yatanazzalu al-amru bainahum lita'lamu anna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir wa anna Allah qad ahata bi kulli shay'in ilma. Allah is one that created 7 heaven, also 8 like thereof. That you know that Allah is able to do all things. And Allah surrounds everything with His knowledge. Do we Allah created 7 heaven? That's Allah created 8. 7, 8. Then that's Allah say if you bring 4 seed, 7 seed out of it. Then that is how translation one is. It's up to 7. The old one has 7 translation. So this is the second translation one, which is little about it that I want to explain to you. Then again, apart of that, so you can translate one from Allah to any kind of language. Then when we come to the second translation of one from Surah Fatiha to Nas, which is numbered that we are counting. Then, which is numbered that we are counting. If you count the alpha of the verse of the one, any number that reach, any number that stop, that's the foundation of that number. That's where the number begin. That's the number of the angel that sent the guidance of whatever Allah say in that verse. Then that number that we use in counting natural thing that are created and then thing that manufactured. Then when we come to the first time, come to Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. When you count the alpha Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, you saw it 19. Then that is number 19. That is foundation of number 19. That's the beginning of number 19. Then that number 19, that's the number of the angel that sent the guidance of whatever Allah say in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You see? Whatever Allah say in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Then number 19. Then number 19. The number of the for instance, when you look at it, look at the proof about it. When you count alpha, when you look at Bismillah, that's Allah name, Ar-Rahman, that's Allah name, Ar-Rahim, that's Allah name. Then Bismillah, Rahman. Allah is Ar-Rahman in the soul. If Allah is talking about Rahman, Allah is Ar-Rahman in the soul. Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Allah is Ar-Rahim thereafter. Then Allah is Ar-Rahim thereafter. Allah is talking about hereafter. Then this word and heaven all together is in Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim. Then when you count alpha, Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim, you saw in 19. Then that's 19 angels. Then 19 angels, they are the angels that said that are guidance of the whole world and heaven. Then number 19, that's the number of the angels said that are guidance of whatever Allah say in Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Then the number 19, that's the number that we use in counting natural thing and then thing that mafatu. Then number 19, that's the number that we use in counting natural thing counting mountain, 19 mountain, 19 trees, 19 leaves, 19 fruit, 19 woman, 19 mankind, 19 animal, 19 man, 19 woman, 19 animal, 19 ram, 19 cow, 19 elephant, 19 ram, 19 goat, 19 sheep, 19 camel, 19 horse, 19. Look at it. 19 tiger, 19 lion, 19 pigeon, 19 bird, 19 hood. 19. Look at it. Then number 19 ant, 19 valley ant, 19. Then that number 19, that's the number that we use in counting thing that mafatu. 19 bicycle, 19 motorcycle, 19 vehicle, 19 aeroplane, 19 ship, 19 train, 19 gun, 19 soul, 19. Look at it. 19 cloth, 19 shoes, 19. Look at it. 19. So then again, when we come to the word Nasi, which is mankind, word Nasi, which is mankind, then he has 2 alpha, which is Sinu Nunu, which is 2 alpha. Then that's the beginning of number 9. When you count the alpha of the word Nasi, that's number 2. Then that's foundation number 2. That's where number 2 started. That's where number 2 begins. Then that number 2, that's the number of the angels that are guidance of each mankind. And then the proof about it, Allah says, Kiraman Katibin. Kiraman, that is 2 angels. Katibin, they are writing. Ya'lamuna ma taf'alun. They know they know what each one of you is doing. So see, then number 2, that's number of the angels said that are guidance of each mankind. Then that number 2, that's the number that we use in counting nature and the thing that mafatu. So see, that number 2, that's the number that we use in counting nature and we're counting 2 mountain, 2 trees, 2 leaves, 2 fruit, 2 grass, 2 human being, 2 man, 2 woman. Look at it. We go to the 2 animal, 2 cow, 2 elephant, 2 ram, 2 sheep, 2 goat, 2 camel, 2 horse. Look at it. 2 bed, 2 pigeon, 2 hood, 2 ant, 2 valley ant. Look at it. All the nature racket, 2 count. Then that number 2, that's the number that we use in counting things that have 2 bicycle, 2 motorcycle, 2 vehicle, 2 aeroplane, 2 sheep, 2 train, 2 gun, 2 sock, 2 house. Look at it. 2. Then that's it. Then when we come to the mathematics tool, you see, when we go to the inside one, that's Surah Ibrahim, Allah said that, وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَئِن كَفَرْتُمْ فَإِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. If you give thanks, I will increase it to you. I will add it to you. Then that is addition, which is plus. Look at it here in mathematics, plus. وَلَئِن كَفَرْتُمْ فَإِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. And then if you disbelieve, meaning if you remain unthankful, then there's a several punishment. Then that is subtraction. Whatever Allah give it to you, Allah will minus it, subtract it, which is minus. That is what you call minus in mathematics. Then multiplication, Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2, verse 261 said that الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل الحبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم. The likeness of those who spend their wealth in the ways of Allah is as the likeness of the grain of the corn. It grows 7 years, and each year has 100 grains. Allah gives manifold increase to whom He will, and Allah is all sufficient for His creation need and honor. Wallahu yudha'if liman yasha. Allah gives manifold increase to whom He will, which is multiplication, which is times. Look at it here in the word mathematics. Then the division. About the division, when we go to Yusuf. Then before we go there, we start with plus, which is addition. If you count the alpha of the verse of the one, any number that reach, any number that stop, maybe for instance, we count the alpha of the verse of the one, and then is, for instance, it's number 10. Then you now write your number 10 down. Then you see count, look at it. You see count the alpha of the verse of one. Maybe it's number 5. The alpha is 5. Then you now write your number 5 down. Then you now add it, say the time. 10 plus 5 equal to 15. Equals to 15. Look at it. You see? Then also again, or maybe you count the alpha of the verse or one. Maybe the alpha that you count is 20. The alpha of that verse is 20. Then you now write number 20 down. Then you still count alpha of another verse or one. Maybe the alpha is 30. Then you count. Then you write number 30 down. Then you now take it and say that, and you now add it. Say that 20 plus 30 equals to 50. You see, it will give me 50. That is addition. Then when we come to subtraction, if you count the alpha of the verse of 1, and then maybe that alpha is, if you count the alpha of the verse of 1, and maybe that alpha is 7, then you now write your number 7 down. Then also again, you still count the alpha of the verse of 1, and then maybe the alpha that you count is number 10. Then you write your number 10 down. Then from there, you now take it and add the center. 7 minus 10. It will give you equals to 3. Then also again, when you count the alpha of the verse of 1, and then maybe that alpha is 70. You now write your number 70 down. Then you still count alpha of the verse of 1. When you count it, maybe it's 30. You now write your number 30 down. Then you now come and subtract it. Say that 30 minus 70. It will give you equal to 30 minus 70. it will give you equal to 40. Look at the answer. Then, which is subtraction. Then when we come to the multiplication, then when you count the alpha of the first one, maybe the alpha is number 2, is 2 alpha, which is number 2. Then you write your number 2 down. Look at it here. Then you see count another alpha of the root one. Maybe the alpha that you count is number 10, is 10 alpha. Then you write your number 10 down. Then you now come and multiply it. Say 2 times 10. It will give you equals to 20. Look at the answer here. 20. Then again, maybe when you count the alpha of the first one, the alpha is number 100, is up to 100. Then you write your number, you write your 100 down. Then you still count another alpha of the first one. Maybe the alpha is 5. Alpha of the first, then you not write your number 5 down. Then you now come and multiply it. Say that 100 times 5 equals to 500. Look at it. Then again, when we come to the division, that is multiplication we do. Then when we come to division, Surah Al-Yusuf, chapter 12 of the Quran, verse 46 to 49. Verse 46, verse 46 to 48. Verse 46, Yusuf أيها الصديق أفتوني في 7 بقرات سمان يأكلهن 7 حجاف و7 سنبلات خضر وأخر يابسات لعلي أرجو إلى الناس لعلهم يعلمون. يوسف أيها الصديقون أفتونا في 7 بقرات سمان يأكلهن 7 حجاف و7 سنبلات خضر وأخر يابسات لعلي أرجو إلى الناس لعلهم يعلمون. He said, "Oh Prophet Yusuf, the man of truth, explain to us the dream of 7 cows, fat cows, whom 7 leaner ones were droving, were devouring, and of 7 green ears of the corn, and the 7 other dry, that I may return to the people, that they may know." Then verse 47 says, قال تزرعون 7 سنين دعبا فما حصدتم فذروه في سنبله إلا قليلا مما تأكلون. قال تزرعون 7 سنين دعبا فما حصدتم فذروه في سنبله إلا قليلا مما تأكلون. Prophet Yusuf said, for 7 consecutive years you shall sow as usual, that the harvest which you reap you shall leave it in the ears of all except a little. Of it you may eat. Except a little from it you may eat. Then, meaning you will harvest, you will leave all the food that you harvest, you only eat little from it. You leave it for the years, for many years, and then it's little from it to eat. For that 7 years. Then verse ثم يأتي من بعد ذلك 7 شداد يأكل ما قدمت لهن إلا قليلا مما تحصنون. ثم يأتي من بعد ذلك 7 شداد يأكل ما قدمت لهن إلا قليلا مما تحصنون. Then will come after that 7 hard years, which will devote what you have left by in advance for them, all except a little of that which you have gathered, stored. Meaning 7 hard years when it comes, all whatever you store, the food that you store, you will eat it, except little from it you will remain. Then here, when we come to the division, for first and first, when we count the alpha of the Bismillah Rahman Rahim, we saw it 19, that's 19 enter. Then when you count the alpha of the surah in the Quran from Surah Fatiha to Nasi, you saw it 114 surah. Look at it here. 19, 114 surah. You write your 19 down, you write your 114 surah. When you count Alpha, Bismillah, he saw it 19. Then you write your number 19 down. Then when you count all the surah from the surah to Fatiha to Nasi, all the surah in the Quran is 114 surah. Then you write 114 surah down. Then you now and divide. Say 19 divided by 114. When you do it like that, it will give you equal to 6. It will give you equal to 6. No add, no delete, no add, no reduce. You got it. Then also again, if you want to divide further, you count the alpha of the Quran from start to end, which is alpha, ba'un, ta'un, sa'un, jimun, ha'un, kha'un, dalun, zalun, ra'un, zayyun, sinun, shinun, swadun, dodun, ta'un, za'un, ainun, gainun, fa'un, qafun, kafun, lamun, mimun, nunun, wa'un, ha'un, lam, alf, hamza, yam. That is 30 alpha of the Quran. Then that number 6 that he give it to you, now say that 6 divided by 30. It will still give you equals to 5. You see, the surah in the Quran is completely free guided. You cannot add on it and then you cannot do it. Also, the alpha of the Quran is completely free guided. You cannot add on it and then you cannot do it. So look at it. Is divided equal. To divide it equal. Then when we come to the about Prophet Yusuf, you see, he said for 7 years you will harvest and then you leave the harvest. You will leave the what you have harvested for 7 years. It is little from it you eat. That's the first verse. What you say? Then here, when we come to, for instance, we use for example, when you count the alpha, when you use this, we use Bismillah ar-Rahman. When you count the alpha, Bismillah ar-Rahman, you saw it 19. Then you write your number 19 down. Then maybe you count the alpha of the Quran. Then maybe the alpha of the Quran is 40 or 50 or 100. Or maybe let's take 40. Maybe the alpha of the Quran that you count, the number is 40. Then you write your 40 down. Then you now come and say that 19 divided by 40. When you say 19 divided by 40, it will give you equals to 2 remainder 2. Look at it here. 19 divided by 40. It will give you 2 remainder 2. Then that 2 that he give it to you, you see, that 2 that he give it to you, it will give you, you say 19 divided by 40. It will give you 2 remainder 2. It's going to give you 2 remainder 2. When you say 19 divided by 40, it will give you 2 remainder 2. Then two remainder 2. Then you now say that you see that 2 meaning 19 will enter into 40 in 2 places. 19 will enter 40 into 2 places. Then into 2 places. Then remainder 2. So that is, which is 38. Then the percentage of the food that they leave in that years that they leave the harvest, the percentage of the food that they eat, they leave is 38. Then the remainder 2, which is the one need 2 that they eat from it, that's which is remainder 2. Then also again, is this the verse said that there come a hard years after that what they have learned in advance, they will eat it, serve a little, they will remain. There's also again for we take number, we count out, we use Bismillah ar-Rahman. You count alpha Bismillah ar-Rahman, you saw it 19. That's number 19. Then you write your number 19 down. Then we now use verse of one. Either the verse that has alpha 40 or 50 or 100. For instance, take 40. The verse that has alpha 40. you now, when you count it, you now write your number 40 down. Then from right now, say the time 19 divided by 40. It will give you equal to 2 remainder 2. Then meaning 19 will enter into 40 into 2 places, which is 38. Then meaning the percentage of the food that they have eaten in that hard years is 38. Then the remainder 2 that is on top, meaning the little that they will remain, that is which is number 2. That is remainder 2 at the top. That's the little that they will remain in that hard years. So look at how it is. Then a part of that, mathematics is about division, I explained to you. Then still about bearing, when we go to Surah Al-Kahfi, chapter 18 or 1, about Prophet Musa, that I traveled in the middle of sea to see the joints, to see where this sea has joined. So Prophet Musa that traveled the distance travel, you now calculate the distance travel of Prophet Musa, which is bearing, that's graph, this bearing. The distance travel of Prophet Musa. So when you look at it entirely, mathematics through the one. That is it. So those English people that are doing mathematics all the time, doing mathematics, when you ask them questions that are all this mathematics, this counting that you are number that you are counting, that you are taking it, doing physics, chemistry, bringing topic, where did you get those numbers? They won't tell you. None of them will tell you. You see that one is stolen from the one. The number is from the second translation one from Surah Al-Fatiha with number that we are counting. That's it. Assalamu alaikum.